This is wonderful cone is done. Now let's try how it works. You can see this is dry and this is perfectly done, and this is stiff. This is fixed on this surface. You can see. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Assalamu alaikum, my dear art lovers. I'm here with an exciting video. I can say that the most awaited video. I have promised you that I will tell you that how can you make outliner, lead liner for glass at home at very cheap price. So the wait is over. In this video I'm going to tell you that how can you make lead liner outliner at home at very cheap price. So it is really very informative video, so see the video till end, because you are going to learn a wonderful recipe of making outliner at home. You know that there is everywhere lockdown and many of us may be unable to paint, to do anything that he or she want. So now you can, if you have this material at home, you can make this quickly. So this is a wonderful quick recipe. So let's learn how can you make outliner. So after that I will show you that what's the result. And if you're new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and share. So let's start. So the material you need is one empty bowl or any jar, a little water, and a spatula. I'm using this knife, my plastic knife, an old brush, a disposable spoon, scotch tape, white glue. You may take off any brand, and for the supporting material you need tissue, scissor, and one thing you need is that is a plastic lamination sheet. If you don't have this plastic lamination sheet, then you may use any old plastic bag, any shopping bag. You can cut it into a piece and you can take a piece like that. So, and the other material, that is the basic material, it is dust powder. So this is dust powder. This is available in 3 colors in market. It is available in silver, in gold and copper. So I have this bronze powder, copper. I have this copper color. So you may take any of your choice. You can make it in silver, in golden and in copper as well. So right now, as we all know that markets are closed and lockdown is going on, so this material that is available at home, so I'm making it with that. So otherwise I could make with 3 of them. So right now I don't have silver and golden powder, so I had this dust powder, that is copper. So first of all we are going to make a cone, and this is a plastic piece to make a cone in which we are going to keep our lead. One thing that I forgot to tell you, that is pins. You may use any pin. These are scarf pins we usually use for our hijab. So you are going to use this for closing the tip of your cone. So this is the material you need. So let's start. The first thing you are going to make is, we are going to make a cone. So how you are going to make, so you are simply going to hold it like this and roll it into a shape of cone and then close it. Here you can see the whole nozzle hole is big, so you can make it smarter and smaller like this. Just pull it out and now you can see the pointed end, and you can see there is no big hole. So here you can make the cone. This is so easy to make the cone, and you may make it a smarter cone as well, like this and like this. Here this you are going to wrap it like this. Now you can see this is a smart cone. Now let's tape it. So now let's tape it. I have cut the paper, tape, scotch tape, and you are supposed to move this around. So this is my peel of nail polish that is taken away. So you are going to simply wrap it around, and cone is done. Now you can see the cone is done. Here my nail polish is peeled off with it. Anyways, this is looking like a design, and cone is ready. You may tape it from here as well. And once your cone is done, what you will do, you are going to close the hole like this. So this is how you are going to keep it closed. So our cone is ready. Now let's make lead liner. Alright, the first thing you have to do is you have to pour this powder in your jar, and then you will mix this glue according to the need. So I'm going to pour all of this in my container, in this jar, and see, you can see how wonderful dust powder is. Lovely. So now you are going to mix white glue according to the need in it. So as you can see that this is a powder, and it don't need anything else like powder, talcum powder or putty powder to make a good substance. So we don't need anything else, we just need this. Now let's mix and see what happens when you mix the glue in it. So let's check. I think we need a little water in it, just to make it a little runny. Not much water. Now let's mix it. Very nicely it's mixing. This is wonderful. Now mix it well. You don't need runny, you need a thick substance, otherwise it will not stay like an outliner. Just mix it well. And you don't need any color in it. You can see it's a wonderful copper shade. It's a wonderful copper shade. You don't need anything else to add color. No more water. If your glue is in a good substance, good thickness, then don't use water. It's ready. Now we are going to shift it in our cone, and let's see how. So this is extra. I'm cutting it over from there, and now it is done. Let's pour it. Pour it like this. and you can use brush to hold it. So this is all goes in and it is done. Now let's close the end of this cone and fix it. Alright, now this is the tail. Now you have to close it like this. You may keep the quantity less in it so that you can turn it easily. So turn it like this. You may staple it as well and tape it as like this. So this is fixed, and here again it has taken away my nail polish. Now you may tape the rest of the areas and your cone is done. This is wonderful cone is done. Now let's try how it works. Now let's try it on a glass. This is actually a glass, and this is base, there is no color, baseless. So I am going to use a red color as base so that you can see the result of the lead liner. See, this is done. So now let's try the result of our lead liner is done. Now I will make a random design on it so you can see that how smooth the outliner is. It is smoothly running on the glass, and if you need a little more thick lead liner, so you can cut this hole. This depends that how thin or thick point you need, so you can cut the hole for a thick liner. So I will not cut, this much is enough for me, so I will simply use this. You can see the texture here. See the texture. Now you will see that how it is running on the canvas. You may see that how this is running on the canvas. I will design some random patterns on it. Now you can see that how it is working. This is definitely lovely. See the thickness, and the same way you may design some more random pattern on it. You can see how smooth it is running smoothly. Check it out. If you need a little more thick outline, then you may press it hard and you may get some thick lines. See, like this you may get the thick line. You may check the thickness of the line. So this is how I have designed some random patterns on it. Now let's wait to get it dry, then I will show you that how it looks after it's dry. You can see this is dry and this is perfectly done, and this is stiff. This is fixed on this surface, you can see. So glue is a binding agent, so that's why this will stay permanent. The texture will remain the same. As you can see, the dots, the texture, that will remain the same. So this is wonderfully done. Now you can make so many outliners. So finally you see that this is done. Our glass painting is done. So now you can make as many as you want at home. This is really very easy recipe, and I think that you would love doing it. And one more thing I want to tell you, that you have seen my one glass painting video that is also homemade outline, and you have seen the result in that video. So I will give the link in the description box. You can see there as well the result of the lead liner. So in this video I have just told you that how can you make that outliner. You can make in these 3 colors. In my next upcoming video someday I will tell you how can you make colored outliner. So this is permanent, this will stay long, and this is water resistant. So I hope you like today's tutorial and you find it informative. If you like today's tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and share. Take care, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.